How you going, Duckman here, live out at the Penrith Regatta Centre. What do I actually call it? Western Sydney International Regatta Centre,
Yeah,
isn't it?
is, yeah.
So here with Matty Engesser. So Matty, I've interviewed him previously, is a paratriathlete that competes obviously in triathlete. So what's the Focus Triathlete? Tell us a little bit about it, Matty, and let people know what it's all about, and then we'll go into some of the stuff you've done so far this year.
So triathlon's a three-leg sport. So
Yep.
it's a swim, bike, run. Very endurance based. Individual sport. You can do teams, relays. But what I do is paratriathlon, which is people with disabilities racing against each other in classifications.
Yep.
And see how they go.
Yep.
Yep.
So let's break the triathlon down. You're making it sound like it's just simple walk around the park here, so it's not quite like that.
No.
Swimming, running, cycling. What's the swimming leg? How much is that?
So what I do is a sprint distance triathlon,
Yeah.
which is a 750-minute swim.
Yeah.
And then it goes into a 20k bike ride, and then finish off with a pain of run 5k run. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So how quick you're punching out the whole triathlon altogether?
Right now I'm getting to my low 1 hours,
Yeah.
so which is very competitive times in my classification.
Yeah.
But to be the world's best in my classification, I've got to do sub 1 hours for
Yeah.
sprints. But I'm getting there, and
Yeah.
I've got heaps of time to get that. So
So
excited.
so that's all good. You're talking about to get there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened in Townsville this year? What did you do?
So Townsville, I got nominated to go to Townsville to race World Multisport Championships for duathlon, which
Yep.
is a run bike run leg.
Yeah.
Race there, didn't expect as much as a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
See how I go, and came out with a gold medal. So
What's that? Number one in the world.
number one in the world, yeah, for
That's
duathlon.
that's amazing. So did you expect to do that?
Not really. I
Yeah.
saw there was not that many competition due to the Paris is coming close around the corner.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't expect myself to get even like first, which was amazing considering how like hot it was. And
Yeah.
it was hometown advantage, Ross, which is really good. But
Yeah.
very happy.
So how many people competed in that as well, to give everyone a bit of an idea of how
Well,
many?
there was only 3 of them, but I never heard of any of those names. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm just gonna be a rookie here, see how I go.
Yeah.
Because all of them are, all the others were gonna prepare for Paris.
Yeah.
Which was like a month away.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't expect it. Didn't know the name, so I was like, oh, they're probably better than me. They're all older than me, and then just came out.
Yeah.
Smashed it.
So how how much older than the other guys? Are we competing against girls as well, or just guys in this category?
So it was just boys this category,
Yeah.
and they were about the age gap difference was like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So
yeah.
there's some people up to like 27, 28 and that sort of stuff as well?
And I like haven't heard the names before.
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought it was gonna be cool.
Yeah. So when I chatted to you last year, you're talking about, just going to take things slowly and build your way up, get some
Yeah.
experience, maybe do some international events, see how you go and get ready for the future. And is this your first international duathlon?
Yeah, for duathlon, yeah.
Yeah.
Second international race, but I'm slowing things down now for school.
Yeah.
But I am hoping to ramp things up next year.
Yeah.
To qualify for Worlds for a sprint triathlon, so
Yeah.
it's a normal triathlon this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is going to be held down at Wollongong.
So what's a sprint triathlon? What's the difference? How does that work?
So duathlon is a run bike run.
Yeah.
And a sprint triathlon is a swim bike run.
Yeah.
So there's no swim leg involved in
No, yeah.
two of them. So I won the one without the swim leg, which is
Yeah.
better for me because there's no swimming involved.
So now that's when I was speaking to you before. You said that's your weaker leg out of the 3 things you got to do, and you love running. So what do you do for your warm-ups when you're doing a run now? So
So my warm up before is I go for my little jog, little trot.
Yeah.
And then I go for my little drills and my running.
Yeah.
Then I go for my activations, quads to swimming.
Yeah.
And then finish it up with in the morning, if I have time, get on the bike and hit some sprints out. Get
Yeah.
the legs ready for the bike.
So what sort of stuff are you doing for warm-up and training to prepare for this stuff?
Oh, zone 2 training. What I do is basically everything easy. some hard days, but I've changed up my training last time I seen ya.
Yeah.
So basically changing it up, see how I feel, and it's been working so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a 5K run, how long is it taking you to do a 5K run, roughly?
Well, if I have fresh legs, it's around 17 minutes. But with off the bike, it's 19 minutes at the moment. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it down to 18.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd be so disappointed if I could do that.
Yeah.
Can't do that. So I've got mates that play pretty high level, nearly professional sport that are running 5Ks they're happy if they're punching sub 5 minute Ks, right? So that's how good you're doing. You're not happy with like 18, should be aiming for 17. Like, whoa,
Yeah.
seriously, that is fast. That's quick, right? So, what's involved in your diet these days, right? So you look like you're not trying to bulk on anything. So
Well, I am trying to bulk,
yeah,
but again, I've got to try and keep that load up. With my diet, it's just fairly simple, like another
yeah,
teenager. I still obviously have my here
Yeah.
and there cheat meals, but I
Yeah.
can try and keep it sensible, making sure I have my right iron levels,
Yeah.
right calcium levels, right everything.
Yeah.
Just because I had a period of time where my calcium and iron levels were really low,
Yeah.
and it was infecting my training. But
what, having energy or
out of
recovering
energy,
afterwards?
I had
Yeah.
no energy to train. Nothing,
Yeah.
everything was getting problems. But we've fixed that, and better than ever now. And obviously after changing the training up, it's been a lot more better.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
So,
good.
so with your ride, what's that 12K ride?
20k.
20K, rightio.
Yeah.
So that's 4 laps around this place. How long's it taking you to do that on a good
Well,
day?
on a good day, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm aiming for sub 30 this year.
Yeah.
So I'm excited because my favourite leg's now is the bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the run's been dropped and the bike's now my favourite one.
Yeah.
Which is really exciting for me.
Yeah.
I just enjoy riding, and I got new TT clip-ons, which
Yeah.
I can go even faster around this regatta.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm excited.
Well, you just showed me a bike too, so carbon fibre. How heavy is a bike? So for anyone that doesn't know, I picked it up one-handed like this, pretty easy, like I was doing arm curls right with the bike, so it's not very heavy at all. So how heavy is it actually?
Look, last time I checked, and it was about a year ago, and I've added modifications, obviously, but I think it was just over 7, so 7.2.
Yeah.
But, mate, it rides like a supercar, I swear. Yeah. Feels like a Ferrari.
Yeah. So I don't know if anyone's gone cycling lately. I go to the gym, right, and I'm not setting any world records. I think I'm doing all right, punching out the equivalent of 34 k's an hour on the bike, right? You're doing 20 of them in how many minutes?
In 30 minutes.
Yeah, there you go. So you're burning me off. So in an hour you're doing basically like 25% more than what I'm doing, and I've got nothing in the tank, right?
Yeah.
I've got nothing else to give. I'm not going any faster ever, and I don't know if I could maintain 34 k's an hour for the whole hour. I haven't done it yet, so that's pretty fast. That's like Tour de France
Yeah.
pace. So
Oh, Tour de France pace is even faster.
Yeah.
They're 40 k's an hour.
that is absolutely crazy. So it had a big year. What's happened here now? I've got you today because let everyone know. What did you pick up? Western Sydney Academy of Sport.
Yeah, so bit of a surprise. We just rocked up, see how we go, and then went to awards night and won Athlete of the Year for 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was really happy because I had a really successful year with the Western Sydney Academy.
Yeah.
And I don't expect anything out of it because they've already provided me so much, but just that extra recognition is just awesome because
It's fantastic. And
they've
you've been
already recognised me and through going into different academies, like a different pathway,
Yeah.
giving me grants, providing me extra support, which
Yeah.
has been really good.
So, and you work with all the triathletes there, don't you? Able-bodied and people, para-athletes as well. Do you get a lot of support from everybody there and the older triathletes and coaches?
Oh yeah, everyone helps each other out. Most of them, yeah. So everyone that goes down and races each other basically helps them out. It's a small community, I say.
Yeah.
It's triathlon's not the biggest sport. It's not like football.
Yeah.
But it's very individual, so you do get good community around you. The
Yeah.
small majority that's doesn't want to all about themselves, but
Yeah.
it's good when everyone helps out because it just a lot of stress off your mind.
Yeah. So do you have your own coaches at the moment as well, outside of
Yes.
West Sydney Academy of Sport?
I got new coaches. So last time I was senior, I've changed coaches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're Nell and Adam Radford. They're small business I would say at the moment, but they're trying to build it up now.
Yep.
They've been really good. I've been with them for about 4 or 5 months now, and they've
Yep.
just changed my training up. They've just changed my perspective. My perspective was just go, go, go.
Yeah.
Race until I die, basically.
Yeah.
Now we're just taking it as a marathon.
Yeah.
Yep. So just
So trying to do.
easing things back now. Yeah.
Does that mean you're like planning for an event that's coming up? You'll build up to that and then taper off, so you
Yeah.
let your body recover
Let
and
the
all
body
that as well.
recover. That was the biggest issue that
Yeah.
was happening. I was just dying. Like I was burning out every single race. But now we've figured out what's the problems. We've done heaps of testing since
Yeah.
then, and we've found here's the issues. Let's fix them. It might go backwards, but it'll
Yeah.
go forwards in the future.
Yeah. Now, I say disability because people recognise disability, but it's not. So you have cerebral palsy. How bad does the cerebral palsy affect you in your day-to-day life and like during competitions and stuff, so people have a perspective of it?
So it's not as bad as, like, I've got very mild cerebral palsy on my right side, hemiplegia. It's not the worst. You can be affected everywhere. I've been blessed with just having it on the one side. Doesn't affect me as much because I've actually kind of pushed myself through the problem. But you know, there always is gonna be like those little tweaks there. Like,
Yeah.
if I do something wrong, my arm starts getting tighter.
Yeah.
When I get throughout the day, everything gets sore. I get tired really easy.
Yeah.
Even though I do a very endurance sport.
Yeah.
But I've kind of overcome it really, and I'm just very motivated just to help people with cerebral palsy, but like also like teach them how it's not a bad thing. It's
Yeah.
actually a good thing because you get all these opportunities that you would never get before.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So does it help you with your cerebral palsy managing the pain and reduction of symptoms, the fact that you're very active as well? So does that prevent it from becoming worse?
Actually, yeah, I make it go better when I do all this training. So
Yeah.
I'm actually improving my cerebral palsy really because it's
Yeah.
a neurological condition.
Yeah.
Just every time I train, I'm actually making it go better. So
Yeah.
when I do that, it's also a downfall because I changed my classification, which I can get ruled out of my sport. So I've got to be very limited on what I do.
Yeah.
Just making sure that I'm still within the sport. But like when I keep training, like I make it better.
Yeah.
So I make it very more mild.
Yeah.
That's what it's
So it's easier to look after it like that, and just let it go altogether. Now, in regards to physiotherapy and that we're talking about last time I chatted to you, so you get a lot of physiotherapy to help with pain management, recovery and all that sort of stuff, and it helps with the range of motion for your arms and legs and limit how bad the cerebral palsy affects. You still get that all the time?
Yep, still on it. Still with my same physio that I've been with about 5 years now.
Yeah.
Been blessed with her. Yeah, no, best thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Like, I'm never tight. Everything's like perfect. And ever since I've been having that new training, I feel 10 times better now.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm in the gym more often than on the bed. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's good. So you're focusing on more weights, like what, to work on core strength or?
Yeah, so I'm trying to build upper body muscle now because I was a very skinny bloke.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like just eat more, try to actually build myself muscle on the top.
Yeah.
And
So I've got some tips. KFC's pretty good. So
yeah, KFC, I might put that in the back pocket.
yeah.
I've just been hitting the gym really more often now. Instead of like
Yeah.
0 days, like 2 days a week now.
Yeah.
So, which is good.
So what do you do for recovery? So are you training 7 days a week still, or have your coach now got you to taper off a bit so you train more effectively but a bit less often with recovery time?
Well, it's still 7 days a week. If it was an 8th, I'd still train.
Yeah.
But with the training, it's like less intense.
Yeah.
So it's more longer training, but it's less intense.
So like endurance, stamina based.
Endurance based, and then
Yeah.
I see it as like 80% easy, 20% hard, but the 20%'s got to be hard because
Yeah.
those are the days that you got to make it up.
Yeah.
So that's how the training seems like. So like everything, all my bike rides or more endurance based, making sure my heart rate's low, I'm not pushing any, massive power on my legs, making sure I
Yeah.
don't have any lactic runs or low heart rate. And then when those runs that I have that one chance a week to push
Yeah.
myself, I push it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you told me last time we chatted too, you had the aim to hopefully go to Brisbane 2032. You on track with that at the moment?
Mate, in fact, I'm LA 28. Yeah, I'm actually in a N-Swiss squad called Pursue 32,
Okay, yeah,
which is a squad that actually gets athletes all over regional areas
yeah,
to prepare them for Brisbane 32. So,
yeah,
which Westsac's actually provided me with and actually invited me to go,
yeah,
which I've been super blessed with, and the facilities they've given me, training down with N-Swiss, meeting athletes from various different sports has been so good.
yeah,
Um, just in general, like the whole community there was great. It's over now, but it was over 4 camps. I went
yeah,
to 3 of the 4, and it was just an amazing experience to be a part of.
yeah,
And it's actually pushing me even further, like motivated and pushing me even further to make that goal for Brisbane 32, because that was that's what the goal was for the camp, and I made it. So
yeah.
yeah, I'm
That's
very excited for what
that's
future's
good.
come. The next,
You're on target for everything you need to do.
yeah.
So, in the World Triathlon 17 now, what is the longevity for people competing in triathletes? So, either paratriathletes or normal body, able bodied triathletes, how long are they competing till at an international level?
Depends until they break. Like literally, if they
Yeah,
break down. Like
yeah,
there's still a guy in my category who's 40 years old and he's still coming first. So
yeah,
I gotta try and hit those times and just knock all the oldies down now and
yeah.
get the youngsters out there.
So, have you ever thought about doing anything like back in the day? I used to watch Wide World of Sports and the Hawaiian Ironman and all these sorts of triathlon things. That's something you got on the cards, like when you think about other ambitions and goals for the future?
Oh yeah, I'm very keen for like Kona and all the Ironman, but at the moment the goal is 32,
Yeah,
and I'll keep the goal of that until I'm satisfied,
yeah,
and then see what happens after that. If I want to keep doing sprints and if I want to do longer distance, I'll do it.
yeah,
But right now, my eyes on the prize at the moment.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's the big difference with like what extra stuff are they doing at New South Wales Academy of Sport? So that's up Narrabeen. What they doing there with their training compared to what you're doing at WSAS? How's that benefiting you?
Oh, so like the N-Swiss pathway.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm not in it anymore because it's finished.
yeah,
But what they did was they got all the regional athletes go down the N-Swiss down at
yeah.
Olympic Park.
Okay, yeah,
Did a bunch of like just testing and then just module talks on like what's like one of the camp's theme was winning well, or
yeah,
the camp was they talk about just teaching kids at a young age to make sure take your time.
yeah,
You have heaps of time. They actually got the last camp they brought in Olympians that just raced from Paris,
yeah,
and then they had the talk, and it was good to hear what their perspective was and their journey to getting up to Paris.
yeah,
Like, not every road to Paris was very smooth as some people were.
yeah,
Like, it took a lot of dedication to get up there, and just hearing those stories connected to each athlete that was with Pursue 32 was just amazed of like how their journey is so different to each other's.
yeah. So have you got any specific mentors or anybody that you have at the moment, or anyone you're working with that's giving you guidance and direction that's been up around that level, the international level or anything?
Not at the moment, but I do talk to a lot of international athletes. I was talking to a cyclist that just came back from Paris, a
Yeah.
paracyclist, and
Wasn't Matthew Richardson, was it?
he's
Did
at
it
the
didn't
moment,
take didn't take
he's
push
in the
bike or
naughty
anything?
list at the moment. Well, he's not in the good books.
Yeah.
A paracyclist named Gordon Allen.
Yeah.
He is really good athlete. Just got bronze
Yeah.
in Paris Paralympics.
Yeah.
No, I met up with him down at a race.
Yeah.
Talked to him for a bit. Hearing his story is just crazy enough, let alone everyone's story. But
Yeah.
no, I'll probably say he's the best mentor at the moment to talk to,
Yeah.
because he kind of had the same pathway with me, like just making that change to sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with the triathlon itself, you need to work on swimming. Do you have a specific mentor you got for swimming as well? It helps you through the battle. It has to be the biggest thing, the mental battle more than the physical. Like getting through something, just having to do it. No,
Yeah.
this is a hard chore, even when you're good at it. So
Yeah.
have you got someone to help you with that?
Not really. I swim by myself. So
Yeah.
I do all my training by myself. I go down to my coaches once a week.
Yeah,
So I kind of push myself really.
yeah,
That's how I look up to myself when I swim, because I know if I just swim good enough, I can get it.
yeah,
Like, obviously the different times of training, like it's obviously weird training by yourself all the time,
yeah,
but I don't mind it. Like I tried with the squad for a bit, and I felt like I wasn't getting it, and then just swimming by myself has been 10 times better.
yeah,
Getting the K's in, which is good.
yeah. So we come to the end 2024. You got any more events coming up in December or anything, or you just like tapering back now for school?
I'm taping back for school really.
Yeah.
No major events coming
Yeah.
up. My next one's early, so early next year, like really early. I got road cycling nationals in Perth, and
Yeah.
I'm versing the big boys in
Yeah.
paracycling. So it'll be an interesting up there, but hopefully I can make an upset. But
Yeah,
it's gonna be just I'm just doing it for experience. It's just been really good.
yeah,
Like I'm at the moment, the cycling side of things has just been great.
yeah.
Yeah.
So is that like a early January? You're going to be over there doing that?
Yeah, from the 8th to the 13th, I believe.
So you've checked the weather lately, haven't you? Out here, it's been like 40 something
Yeah,
degrees last
I'm
couple
not
of days.
excited. I do not do well in the heat. Nah, the heat is my arch nemesis at this point.
So you're hoping it's going to be like
I
25,
hope it, like,
25 maybe
literally
mild.
lower than 30.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
even maybe 15 degrees, drizzling.
I'll be
That
happy.
worked nice
I'll
for
be
you.
happy with rain because it'll cool me off halfway through.
So are you still having cheat meals and that sort of stuff? And what do your cheat
Oh,
meals
yeah.
look like now? So you're training harder, doing more weights. I imagine you're going to be eating more. So maybe stuff your mum doesn't know about. So
Nah, cheat meals are just,
Yeah.
go drive through and just pick something up nearby. That's it. Yeah, because I got my license now, I can do whatever I want, I see. No, not like that. I make sure I be sensible.
Yeah. Well, obviously you need to, so you can make sure that you're maintaining what you need to do to stay at the top of the sport and everything like that.
And I'm still quite young, so I'm like, I still got those opportunities, to
Yeah.
hang out with my
You're
mates.
quite
and
young,
stuff.
17, mate. I remember 17. I had brown hair and potential, and it's gone now. 47, it's gone.
Still got it.
Yeah, it's got something. So not much hair, but there we go. So, what are some of the other goals outside of the race that you got? The bike one over in Perth next year. What else you got coming up?
So after that is going to be Oceania Champs again, which
Yeah.
I did last year.
How'd you go in that?
I got third, which
Yeah.
I was excited. Still, like, I was racing with the big boys with close times, but I would like to see how I race now. I think
Yeah.
I'm a lot faster and stronger.
Yeah.
And I probably put a good race this time.
Mm.
So that's in early March or February, one of those days.
Yeah.
Then I got, then I'm going to try and race a lot more. So I'm going to try and race Yokohama if I can get a chance.
Yeah.
Devonport if they let me in.
Yeah.
And then if those points are enough, hopefully make worlds in Wollongong. Like that's the main goal, which is during HSC, but it's
Yeah.
the only chance it's going to be down at the Gong. So
Yeah.
I want to race.
Yeah. So
I'm very keen.
as a warm up, so have you thought about doing the Sydney to Wollongong ride, the bike ride down there, to
I'm
just
not,
blow it out and have a look what it's like?
I raced the course already
Yeah.
at Nationals in April this year.
Yeah.
It's a very good course.
Yeah.
I think it's a non-time trial bike course, but yeah, no, it's very fast, hilly, windy.
Yeah.
On where the lighthouse is, but yeah, no, it's a good course.
Yeah. So there we go. Anyway, Matt, thanks for your time. I'll let you
Thank you very
go.
much.
Congratulations
Thank
on all
you.
your achievements. Really enjoy getting you to come out and having a look at your massive trophy you got.
Yeah.
Seeing how lightweight your bike is makes me want to take mine back to the bike shop now. So thank you, Mum, too, for bringing it out here. So
Yep.
he was out in Penrith getting his bike serviced out at Giant Bikes in Penrith, right?
Yep.
So they do all your bike servicing and everything?
Oh, no, that was the first time I was down there.
Yeah.
Look, I'm still trying to see where I can find a good service at this point.
Yeah.
Because where I used to go was like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So there we go. If anyone's in the world of bikes, looks after racing bikes or anything like that, hit me up or hit Matty up, and he needs someone to look after your bike and help keep it maintained and serviced so that it's up to the racing standards you need for international racing in triathlete. So there you go. Thanks a lot for your time again, and I'll catch you again next time.
Hopefully.
No, absolutely.
Thank you.
Let's keep on ducking, everyone. This will go on Duck Media all again shortly.